Hi you guys, it's Asia Marco here, Lemon Creation, with a new project for Lindy's Skunk, with Lindy's products of course, and this time it's gonna be a heat embossing resist, so stay tuned. When doing a resist project, well, usually the first thing to do is to actually stamp and make the heat embossing. So I am preparing my journal page. It's gonna be put in the journal at the end, and I'm gonna be using a All and Create stamp. So for that I'm using my stamping platform, and I put some masking tape because I didn't want the stamp to go all over the page, because it's a kind of a long stamp, so I wanted to keep it kind of not in the middle, but I didn't want the bottom and top be covered completely by the stamp. And I'm using embossing ink pad, and I did it twice, so I am quite sure that the embossing will work fine. And I'm gonna be using Lindy's Wowzer White embossing powder. It's a very fine powder, so you can use it for intricate designs, for intricate stamping. And I tapped the excess, so like that, I'm sure that it also went to all the nooks and crannies on the stamp. And I'm gonna set it with a heat gun. So when the embossing powder is all set, I can remove the masking tape, and a hint for removing masking tape is to actually heat it also, and like that it actually goes off the page very easily, and it doesn't damage the paper, because sometimes a masking tape can damage the paper if it's quite strong. And now I'm gonna be adding some colors. So I chose those three. They all come from the set Go Greased Lightning, and I'm gonna firstly dilute them with water, because I want to have exact colors as on the box. I don't want any other sparkle of different colors on the paper. I wanted to do it a little kind of rusty effect maybe. And so as you can see, I'm adding a little bit of water and mixing it up, and then I'm gonna apply it to the page. And while applying, you're gonna see how the resists work. So basically all the stamped places or the embossed places are gonna stay white, and it's gonna give this very, very nice touch to the page. as you've seen, I added a little bit more of the dark brown. This is sepia color, and now I'm gonna be stamping it a little bit of, again, steampunk kind of stamps. So you have cogs here, and I'm gonna use also the rest of the paint, and like that I have a little bit of interest, a little bit of different things on my page. So I've designed this kind of steampunky, at least color-wise, seahorse, which you can find in my original drawing books. I wanted to actually make it as steampunky as possible, and also at the same time as summery as possible, so that's why the seahorse. And I'm gluing it with Nouveau glue. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of brads to it, so like that, you know, I keep on this steampunk theme going, and you're gonna see now that I'm making a hole straight to the side where the brads will go, and then I'm gonna put through the holes the brads, and that's gonna be almost the end of the project. I will add a little bit also of walnut stain, distress oxide, to the edges of the paper, so like that the paper, the edges are not so strikingly white. I will add also a little bit of, I'm gonna add a sentiment, which I found in one of the books, and I torn out the sentiment from the book. I placed it on the piece of paper, so like that, you know, because the book is quite thin, so that's why I also put it on the piece of paper like that, you know, when you glue it to the page, you don't have the, you know, the kind of warping which happens when you glue it on uneven surface. So this is it, guys. Look at that, it looks really nice. The resist effect, it's really beautiful, and the stamp is so bright. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you soon in the next one. In meanwhile, I wish you a beautiful day and happy crafting. Bye bye.